media budget, 2024 media budget review, which was presented, is a material evidence of the fact that we actually integrated the welfare and the utility and the satisfaction of the good people of Ghana by making sure that in times such as this, looking at our fiscal space and looking at our debt to GDP issues, even though it has been reduced slightly after including the Dachi and the ESLA and the Cocoa Board stuff like that, we still reduce it from about 72.9 to about 72.3. We still have to, we should have honestly increased our our taxes to enhance our internally generated fund revenue to still consolidate our fiscal space. But we consider the fact that yes, Ghanaians, just as like most of the countries in the world, are still going through post-COVID hardship. It is a fact, prices and stuff like that. So we decided not to introduce any new tax, increase anything that will increase or put further burden on Ghanaians. Aside that, my minister, Dr. Amin, by the president, through my minister, we have actually launched SME Go. Committed amount of about 8.2 billion, and this time to make sure that SMEs, actors are given large amount of money so that they can create jobs to support Ghanaians. If you look at social intervention policies, looking at the cash and non-cash in terms of redistribution policies, we've done a lot to increase government commitment by allocating a lot of funds in the area of LEAP, school feeding, in the area of even the national health insurance and all those things. So these are clearly evidence or indicative of the fact that the government is highly committed to the welfare of Ghanaians. And the minister emphatically, just as the president also said, and I also stand by it, that we all show empathy. And because of some of that, we've been very disciplined in managing our fiscal space. If you look at the primary macro indicators, which probably time will allow me to expatiate, because I have to stay within your question. We've been working so hard to stabilize the economy and make sure that we can grow to affect these areas. So I think it is very clear statement that the government, per its recent policies, per its discipline in terms of disciplinary actions, being a government that is actually taking into consideration how the world went, the crisis that we came in, and that led to we engaging IMF and setting indicative targets that we have outperformed almost all the targets and bringing this economy back to life. If you see that the trends, the negative trends are being reversed. I call it speed and accuracy. So you look at all these facts. These are material facts in terms of numbers. They were the same numbers that were a few years back, a couple of years back, people were insulting the government, saying all sorts of things. Some were even calling God and other things. And now we see them gradually coming back. We stay within our budget framework in terms of our revenue and expenditure, not adding non-concessional loans. So all these things are clearly showing the position of this government today, how we care about the ordinary Ghanaians, how we care about the suffering of Ghanaians, and how we are mitigating the impact that the world crisis had on Ghanaians.